தெய்வத்தான் ஆகாதெனினும் முயற்சி தன் மெய்வருத்த கூலி தரும் என்ற வள்ளுவனின் குரலுக்கு ஏற்ப கடவுளே நம்ம பக்கம் இல்லைனாலும் நேர்பட செய்யும் தொழில் என்றும் நம்மை உயரத்தில் கொண்டு போய் செல்லும் என்ற எண்ணத்தை வைத்து இங்கு அமர்ந்திருக்கும் அனைவரையும் இருக்கரம் கூப்பி வணக்கங்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொண்டு அதே மனநிலையில் இந்த உலகில் ஸ்டீல் மேனுஃபேக்சரிங்கில் ஒரு முத்திரையை கணக்கென்று பதித்த மிஸ்டர் ராஜேஷ் பாட்டியா அவர்களை வருக என்று வரவேற்று பெரும் மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். ஏன் சார் இவ்வளவு தமிழ்? Because ladies and gentlemen, the next 20 to 25 minutes is completely going to be in English. இப்ப கேட்கலாம். A man of steel, third generation entrepreneur in steel industry, second generation entrepreneur in manufacturing steel industry. He has not only built a powerful brand, but a very powerful mindset who has converted commodity into a symbol of trust and strength. Ladies and gentlemen, with your big round of applause, welcome Mr. Rajesh Bhatia. You are from a traditional business. So can you please enlighten us on how you have converted this traditional business after you joined the business into a world-class steel manufacturing plant? A brief about your journey, please, sir.
My father, at 17 years of age, he started with just 40,000 rupees in his hand in 1977. He was just very young, and then came to Chennai in 1990 and set up this manufacturing facility. So from very beginning, we have been very quality conscious player, and we have always outpaced the competition by number one thing was always quality. So traditionally, what thinking has been in the previous generations all along is that once we manufacture quality, it speaks in itself. But in today's world, what we have seen more and more is there is one thing called quality, and there's another point called perceived quality. So there's a difference between quality and there's a difference to the perceived quality. You can always, there are brands in India, in Tamil Nadu, wherein quality may not be that good, but they have created a great perception. But ARS, what we have done is we have improved more and more on the quality, and generally people strive to achieve a standard. BIS standard itself becomes very difficult. We outpace the BIS standard, and we rather come up with new standards which surpasses not only the Indian standards but also surpasses the international standards, and also communicate directly with the customers. So this is how traditionally we always looked at only producing quality, not much on communication, but now we are looking at communicating with the end customer directly. So we have around 250 engineers in the market in Tamil Nadu who come, meet at your doorstep and explain you the quality, test the TMT steel. Like you have got carat meter in 2000, which was introduced in jewelry industry when there was too much of bad quality gold being sold and misused the customers. So similarly, we came with carat meter. We had spectrometer, which is like another costly, very costly equipment, much costlier than carat meter, and we test it at your doorstep. So traditionally, from just manufacturing, we are talking about manufacturing with right communication directly with the customer.
That's a good point, ladies and gentlemen. Today's traditional business, in all business, which manufacturing business, quality is something which is a mandate thing. Without quality, probably you cannot sell any items. So is it the only thing? So you are the manufacturer of one of the strongest material in the world. To you, my question is, what do you think is one quality in a business which you think has taken to a different level? Or one thing in a business that is a mandate for running a business in an unbreakable way?
There is nothing called anymore that businesses cannot be broken. But if someone has had a value of self-improvisation, innovation, taking the right risk in terms of disruption. So if 10 of your new ideas, out of that 8 are working, so I would say keep disrupting. I'll just take a simple story. There's some empire called Ottoman Empire. And Ottoman Empire, for 1,000 years, they tried to attack Istanbul, which was then called Constantinople. Constantinople had walls after walls, and it was not broken for 1,000 years. But one 17-year-old boy with the right technology of bomb was able to break it in 45 days. The same bomb was first given to the king and the ministers of Constantinople, and they rejected. They said, "We don't need this for our safety." So, no matter what your industry, your factory, your services, your company has been running well even for 100 years, some new player can just come and disrupt the whole system. There's nothing called step-by-step approach anymore. You cannot say that the previous generation went step by step, and because of that, we have been doing strong, and we'll continue to do strong. You can take the example of Go Airways, Vadia Group. They had always spoken about, they always talked about step-by-step approach. Indio came in disruptions after disruptions, and today Go is history.
So you would like to say that adapting to new technology is one big point or something like that?
Yeah, and I would say that don't dare to disrupt. Do not. You should keep that risk-taking ability very, very strong. Most of the big companies, once they have succeeded to some extent, they get into the safety zone wherein they feel that what I have created. It's important to ensure that I do not lose it. Step-by-step growth is enough. Someone who is very young, enterprising, newly came in the industry, has nothing to lose, is ready to risk it all, and able to disrupt some established player. So keep disrupting yourself. Not only adapt, but keep disrupting yourself, I would say.
So, sir, be ruthlessly honest and tell us what is the secret behind selling your product 18% premium compared to your competitors who are again number one in the world, right?
So this, I think I set an example. We are majorly a retail-focused brand. Very recently, we started institutional sales also. So one of the projects with GMR Aerocity in Delhi, we delivered our steel at a price 18% higher than Tata. So that was one of the benchmark which I think you're talking about. But on an average in retail sales, we are 15% higher than the lowest or the local or the regional brands. So I would say that we have a very good team who looks at attention to detail, and we can predict what is the best customer requirement for the future and keep the company very, very future ready. We have been very lucky to forecast what will be the trend in the industry. Green steel is one of them. So we are the lowest carbon emitter steel in India, and we are targeting in next 2 years to be the lowest carbon emitter steel in the world. Carbon emissions we have achieved is double that or triple that carbon emission is what most of the brands are targeting to achieve by 2035. So thanks to the leadership inside the company, I would say, and also my father, our MD sir, he's a visionary who has taken the lead in this green steel in the industry. Also, I would say that we don't look at what the market is requiring, what is the standard. So recently we innovated last year. We are the first company in India and the only company in India who is manufacturing earthquake resistant steel with a corrosion resistant steel. This is first time in India, and we are the only company till today who has this. So we launched this in last year March. Till today, no company has been able to manufacture this steel.
You have so many products across the shop. But why would someone come and pick your product which is more in cost? Sir, anyone who is a buyer will go for a cheaper product. I'm sure that there will be other quality products as well. Why is he coming and picking your product? What is the secret behind it? That is something which we all need to know so that we can position our product in that same way to sell and make more profit.
So basically, I think it's the influencer. Sometimes who are into the pressure of rate contract, who looking at the cheapest. But most of the independent house builder who's building his own home is looking for the best for his family.
That's right.
He's not looking for something which is cheap. Just for some 5,000 or 15,000 rupees saving, you are not going to risk it all the lakhs of money you're spending in your house. Yeah. So it's more important that we have created a lot of trust through transparency. even like 0.01 percentage of steel also has to move out of our steel. It is all tested by Swiss-based company called SGS. So you can scan the QR code and you can see the test certificate specifically. We are the only company in India who's doing that. And you can, whatever standards that we talk, it's already there. And it's basically the production efficiency that we have brought in, because of which, if you see the industry, competition is increasing. People are getting into reducing quality, and the best part in Tamil Nadu and Pan India that started in 2022 was that there's a lot of fake quality which started coming. They will write a quality, but inside the quality will be rather different. They'll write a much superior quality, and inside the quality is even the worst quality that you can imagine. It is not even there in the BIS standard. So this, I think, it's word of mouth plays very big in building materials. Once someone has used it, automatically the reference comes. At the same time, if the experience is bad, that also goes very quickly. And because of that, I think the loyalty to the customer that we have had, that has shown tremendous results recently, last 5 years.
So now we know the secret. You mentioned one word about the value. What do you think is one value which ARS Steels will stand for no matter what happens? We will not come down from this value. What is that value? And what do you suggest to all our entrepreneurs here? What value should we adopt in our organization?
In our organization, this is what it was envisioned by our MD sir, my father, Shri Ashwani Kumar Bhatia ji, Thiru Ashwani Kumar Bhatia ji. He has always kept it like triple T. He is fond of short forms, so triple T. It's called
Triple T.
T.
Triple T. Okay.
It's trust through transparency. So this is not only customer, every stakeholder that works with a company. So we're very, very transparent, and that is how we win the trust. And then it's like a highway. There is no hurdles in between once you have won that trust. And never compromise on the transparency, no matter what. So automatically you will attract that kind of stakeholders also within the company and outside the company to work with.
Amazing answer. Triple T, ladies and gentlemen, that's a formula for success and the value. You really need to give a round of applause for this answer. TTT, trust through transparency. This TTT is only for the clients or with your employees as well? How do you look at it?
Yeah, so we are someone who would make it very clear with the employees also that this is what it is, this is how you need to perform, and we keep everything very quantitative. So generally most of the companies have some hold on the variable pay, and variable pay is something which is again gets into qualitative. And in order to avoid that kind of a circumstances wherein at the end of the year you're still keeping your fingers crossed, thinking what kind of variable pay you'll get, most of the things we have converted into incentives, which is highly quantitative, and that is why we have created a winning team. I'll say not only a winning team, rather a conquering team who goes and conquers in the market because of this trust through transparency. He knows very clearly this is what I need to do, and this is how I'll make my money, and this is how is the growth. And the growth path also for next 3 years is given very clear clarity. From bottommost level to the topmost level of management.
How do you maintain consistency, and how do you keep your people to maintain this consistency in the quality or the product in itself?
Past some time we have been improving a lot on automation. Wherever the payback period was less than 3 years, we automated. Wherever the payback periods were long, we still kept it manual, but there are AI cameras who can still monitor and give you an automatic report. So first is that the leadership that we have put in, the top leader as well as the next few in command, they are the ones who have the right attitude. And a lot of places we see that attritions these days are very long. But we are very proud to say that someone who started the journey and that leadership role has stayed until the retirement. So we have got a team who is there with us for more than 20 years. And they are the ones who have ensured that these systems are implemented, and they follow the systems and keep improvising the system. But at the same time, we also see we engage in a lot of consultants who left as CEOs from manufacturing companies at turnovers of 10,000 crore or 20,000 crore rupees, and they are helping us seeing that not only in the current facility but multiple facilities we can create those kind of control systems.
We will go for a rapid fire answer instantly. You all know his brand ambassador is Rahul Dravid. Ladies and gentlemen, here in the land of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, why Rahul Dravid?
So as I told you, since 2022, we started facing this issue in our industry, and that was the turning point for us, wherein there were too much of fake quality that started in, and we were producing this something called 550D. D stands for ductility. So we were the first one in India to come up with that product in 2018. Then JSPL came in. Then in 2022, there were 20 brands in Tamil Nadu who started putting 550D, and inside you see they have actually reduced the quality further, and it became very, very challenging for us. So Rahul Dravid himself is also an engineer, and he is actually always known for speaking the truth. He will not, just for the sake of money, he will not speak something. So he himself investigated, understood the product, understood the quality, and the need of the hour was to speak the truth to the consumer. So we have a campaign called "Don't Buy Steel Blindly, Know the Truth." So know the truth is the main logo.
One word, if you would explain, it's the truth. If not steel business, what business would you be in?
It's only steel.
Only else. Steel. It's in my blood, in my breath, everywhere. It's steel, steel, steel. Very good. Thank you. One word to describe ARS Steel. One word. I will say trust. Trust. You say. What?
I will say that, you can say truth.
Truth. Very good. Which is harder, handling steel or handling employees?
I think nothing is harder. Everything is nice if you know it, how to do it.
If you have passion, it's perfect. Very nice, sir. If you are a product in your own company, what product would you be?
I would say galvanized steel.
Yes.
So galvanized steel, we are looking at future. It's already this product is a Centurion product. This product has certified by Government of India 40% extra life. We are also looking at launching something next year which has got 100% extra life. Galvanized is something which can give you almost 500% extra life. Reliability, I would say.
One question in Tamil. Steel வந்து ஒரு உயிரினமா இருந்தால் தமிழ்நாட்டுல ஒரு ஸ்டீல் வந்து எதை பத்தி ரொம்ப கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ணும்?
Steel is something which will never complain. It is standing as a pillar with you. So if the steel has a complaint, that means it's not strong enough.
Very nice. Good answer, ladies and gentlemen. Give a big round of applause to Mr. Rajesh Bhatia here with us. I'll take one question from the audience. Anyone. Whoever raises the first will get an opportunity to ask a question. One question.
As a steel trader, as a steel trader, we are connected already. But as in future, do you see any substitute for TMT coming up, and do you have any planning in regards to that?
There is something called GFRP pipes. It is made out of polymers. It's a petroleum product. It's been there in the industry internationally since 1980s, and it is here to stay. It's completely corrosion free, but it can be used only below ground. And we are expecting that GFRP can replace some 5% of total rebars, but the technology is very new in India, and the bar benders, the masons, they are not accustomed to use it. So surely over a period of next 25 to 30 years, you can say GFRP is a product which can replace 5% of steel. We have plans, but hopefully by 2030 we'll be looking at coming in GFRP.
Congratulate him because he is coming from Chennai to Madurai with a very big warehouse in Madurai. So it's going to be a big business. All the very best. YA is there with you, and we have seen many hoardings of yours in the cricket matches as well. So whenever you want to do something like in Madurai, please contact Young Indians. We'll be happy to support you.